Hey guys, welcome to part 4 of Telling Lies. I have been here for quite a while. I got up just to walk around, get some fresh air. I've been sitting at my desk for so long today playing this game. It's a much longer game. I think I was probably done with Horror Story by now. This is a much longer game because we're like 4 parts in and we still kind of don't really know what's happening. What is this big mysterious lie? I don't know. So we're going to get in and play part 4. I was actually just recapping some of my old footage from the other parts just to make sure the sound was okay. I am so sorry that you guys have to sit through my resting bitch face. Because there are just some moments where like I'm not like able to perform and entertain you guys. So I'm just like watching the story unfold and I just have a resting bitch face. Okay, so we're gonna get into the game and yeah, like hopefully we make some progress in part 4. Like this is a very long game. Back here, again, nothing has happened. I never do anything without you guys watching. Oh, what did I do? There's a bug with this game with the keyboard. This is ridiculous. That kind of helped. This is tofu. So this was from the Thanksgiving fight, but maybe there's more about tofu. There's more about tofu, including what looks like a deal going down. That was wrong. So I just want to make sure I bookmarked that last one about the steak. Did I? Okay, I did. I was making sure because I was like, I can't lose this footage. Okay, so back to tofu. I might have gone to the kitchen and got myself a Kit Kat to snack on while playing this game. Okay, so this is Thanksgiving. His cut, the bruises are gone, the cut is clearing up. This is obviously in the earlier part of his undercover mission where he had to punch the police cop to prove himself to this group, which appears to be like your run-of-the-mill eco-environmental. Here we go.
Hey, how you doing? Where's Alba?
I've had these headphones on for so long, my ears are killing me.
Oh, you do, huh? Oh, I'm coming with you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, ready or not? Here I come. Yeah, where is she? I know she's out there somewhere, because no one can hide from David Smith for long. I will find you. Hello, you out there? Let's see, is she... Oh, I bet you she's behind this tree. Yep, I bet you she's right here. Oh, no. Oh, but wait, look, a trail. Ooh, a trail. Yeah, look, let's follow this trail. Oh, down this. Oh, I see little footprints. Yep, we're gonna follow this trail. It leads around this tree and gotcha! That's right. You are? You are? Oh, good. Whoa. Good. I'm glad you're eating, my love. Good. Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? You know what we could play? How about a game of Sleepy Lions? You want to play some Sleepy Lions?
He's very charming when he plays with his daughter.
Okay. Well, I guess you're going to have to just try a little bit harder. And, sometimes pretending to do something's easier than doing it for real. Okay? Come on, lie down. I'll judge. Yes, lie down and I'll judge you. Go on. Sleepy Lion starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sleep. Oh, let's get a look at this. Let me look at this lion. Is she moving? No, that lion's not moving. Oh, everyone's looking very sleepy. Hey. Oh, let's take a look. These all the lions are looking very sleepy. Yep. Oh, wait a minute though. Did I just see? Yeah, I think I just saw the older lion move. Did I just see that? Oh no, gotcha! You peeked. Yeah, that's right. I tricked you. It's how you catch the bad guys. What do you know? Please, who said you want? Yes. Oh, chicken? Okay, I'll eat some chicken. Let me have some of that chicken. Give me that chicken. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, delicious chicken. Oh, okay, corn too. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, I love corn, especially with butter. Mmm, yum, 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 yum. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Emma, can I talk to you for just a second? Alone? Yeah? Hey, look, I got bad news. Okay, I can't make Thanksgiving.
Because I'm spending it with the girlfriend.
I know you did, honey. I know. No, we're showing solidarity with the protesters.
You shouldn't, you're undercover. You shouldn't be telling your wife this. You could get her in danger. I mean, I've watched enough espionage films and TV shows to know this.
Emma, don't.
Okay, so Emma got pissed off and hung up. Oh, it says keeping some of them from me. Why isn't my bookmarks not showing up? Oh no, it's there. I got confused. Sorry, when you have so many of them, you just kind of just go over your head. So that was the first tofu. That was the second tofu. This is the third tofu. This is in February, Valentine's Day. Uh-oh. This won't be good. What's Emma up to now? But the one thing while I was eating my Kit Kat, which I did remember, is his name is David Smith. So her name's probably Smith too, but I don't like to presume.
Hey, boo. Look, Ava, Eric told me what he did to you, okay? Well, he told me that he drugged you, and then he made videos. Why could you tell me this? No, what Peter did was wrong, and he belongs in prison, okay? Okay, but what if Peter still has those tapes, Ava? No, nobody's pressing charges, and I'm not getting arrested, okay? I was protecting you. You didn't open it. Open it. Open it. Yeah, it's Valentine's, and I thought it'd be fun for us to start living together. Or at least for you to feel comfortable to call my place your home. I know you are, and you deserve to be, okay? You deserve everything in this world, Ava. You know, and you deserve sesame tofu and Singapore noodles if you want to come by for dinner tonight. Yeah.
Okay. So something happened before Valentine's Day. Eric did something creepy to her. He was the guy in that video with them laying around the campfire, and he was like the one on the right hand side. Don't know who Peter is. We'll put their names in. I feel like we already have the name in, I mean, I feel like at this point we have to have met all the characters. Like, we have an Eric. Jesus, like, we don't even have a Peter. Like, wow, this game, there's so many characters. Look, we'll just stick them in here. Oh, like, think about, like, how many keywords there is to go through, I should say. So, that was Valentine's Day. So, when we kind of look at what's happening at this is Valentine's Day. There's a big gap between Valentine's and what do you got? Thanksgiving. Sorry, there's no Thanksgiving in Ireland. So, big gap between Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day. They're happy in April, and then something happens in July that kind of just makes it fall apart. I don't know what. This video looks very suspect. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, it could be actually very boring. But let's see, because this doesn't look... maybe they're having a conference call with someone. Let's pull it up.
I went with some tofu dogs. Let's see what you got.
Okay, so they're on a boat. So he actually does own a boat.
Spot it?
It's just the one?
Yep. It's wide angled, motion triggered.
Me and the NSA are watching.
It's good, but you can't get past a professional. Here, mirror on the wall. No, that's just a screw.
Here, I'll show you. Right there. Pretty good, right? Hey, about Simon, one of the...
Simon was a cocksucker.
Simon was gay. No, hang on. Simon may be one of my people, or they're just using a derogatory term.
Friendly warning, man. You trying to do me like you did him? I'll take you down with you.
Understood.
I wish I could get them all to come out here, but it's not gonna happen. Kills me having to plan that turf all the time. And Greenstorm are on the ball.
Oh, just a lot of code names and groups. Greenstorm.
Myself an exception.
You think Riordan suspected anything? Or...
She's just paranoid. Here, you can have this. Looks like a belt buckle. I'll never find it. Called a cock cam.
You're not gonna wear it?
This goes into evidence. I want to be on that video. The government types are okay. This is your crusade, but I'm trying to make a living. When this goes down, Riordan will be out for revenge, and she knows it. When she looks at you, it's like she can see right in your soul.
Yeah. Okay. You wanna run it one more time?
Sure.
Let's do it. Yes.
I don't get it. How long are you closing the bridge for?
Well, I reckon we can close the bridge for about a week. You know, we get some hanging tents on the suspension. We were talking about getting a truck up there, maybe turning it over, flipping it.
I don't see how you think you're gonna hold it that long. I was in Portland for the icebreaker, and they got through after 2 days.
That was different, though. They were going under the bridge.
2 days a week. It still doesn't move the needle.
Damn, you're coming at me, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
All right. Well, look. Do I think a week's gonna change the world? No, I don't. But we have to do something. And if I can make the bridge disappear, then I would.
It doesn't need to disappear. It just needs to stop being a bridge. And this is where Riordan will say, fortune favors the bold.
Fortune favors the bold. Well, I do have a plan B.
Go on.
The bridge has 4 main support foundations, right? Now, if we attach explosives to one of those pillars, just one, we take that whole bridge down. Like bridge over the River Kwai, right? And we can do it at night, so nobody gets hurt, you know? We just don't know where we can find that amount of explosives. Bomb making is how you teach truth to power, right? You wanna stop the pipeline, right? And this is where I'll look at everybody. So, let's stop the pipeline. Let's scare them. Okay, because Prosperance projects are going to poison our communities for generations to come. They're already hanging them out to dry, right? Saginaw, Midland, Flushing, Flint, you name it.
Stop talking. You had them with the America and bombs bit. Just keep quiet, no matter how much you want to talk. People hate silence. Let them fill it.
And then you and I will toast each other over some tofu dogs.
Man, I miss steaks so much.
Go get one right now.
A method. I can't break character like that. Plus, they can smell it on you. That girl of yours, Evie, she tasted.
Nig's Ava.
One hell of a work of the job.
Get off my book.
You guys do a good thing.
Interesting. So, that video we watched of them all around the campfire is actually, you know, not genuine. They were just playing with each, they're just, you know, putting on a show. Now, he nicknames her Evie. I'm going to put Evie in and just see what comes up, okay? Let's see. Evie. Okay, there was nothing there. That's just going to take up space. Did we bookmark that? I'm so bad at remembering. Okay, bookmark things. I need to check. Okay, we did. I think. The 4th to the 7th. So that's the 7th of April. Oh, you Americans. Oh, bookmarked several times. Oh, how do I stop that? Lovely. Okay. Thanksgiving. There's going to be so much drama with this. Yes, look at all this drama. This is, I know what happened in that tent, but first things first, this is a different conversation. Let's see what she has to say.
My Halloween costume. I'm Aurora. I wanted Mama to be Maleficent, but she doesn't want to.
Yeah, well, Mama doesn't have Angelina Jolie's cheekbones.
Whoa! Disney is going to sue you guys if you keep going at this rate.
I wanted Alba to be one of the more modern heroines, but Mama bought the costume. So.
I love it.
And she loves it.
Oh, doesn't she look so pretty? Oh, Halloween is so important to children, and I wanted her to feel special.
It's fine, Mama. Hey, why don't you go play in your room, sweetheart? Alba is fine. Look, Mama, this is a family. David is here, and he's working.
He's always working. He walks in the door, and he expects me to have my best face on.
Mama.
I'm never going to get the man for keeping so opinionated. I'll run the bath.
You have to be here for Thanksgiving and the recital, okay?
I like
the
her.
Date. The Bureau was very insistent that we were a strong family unit. You'd think they'd want to make some effort to keep things that way.
Okay, so he's with the FBI.
We should frame that report with our diplomas. We're both great at taking tests. I gotta go.
Okay. Did we watch this one? We did. So this was the day before Halloween.
Hi,
everybody. This is Ava and David. We're here at the Silver Ridge camp protesting Prosper and Sovereign Pipeline.
On Thanksgiving, families across America come together to celebrate and to give thanks for food and family. But this holiday also erases the genocide in our history, the theft of the land and its resources that was the foundation of America.
This theft continues today. The government acts in favor of corporations and allows them to brutalize the land, water, and people. All for what? To sell more fossil fuels? For corporate profits. This pipeline will pollute the water and bring illness and death.
So we encourage all of you to protest peacefully to block further pipeline development and to protect the land for future generations. Water is life. Say no to the sovereign pipeline. Whoa, whoa.
Aww. This is one of those situations where people are going to know. Like, it's like, what are you doing with him? What are you doing with that person? Okay, so Thanksgiving we actually kind of did. We're going to type in Julie. Now, Julie was mentioned by Emma, Nurse Emma, and apparently she's a co-worker. But why did she bring up Julie too? Never mind. Whoops. Did we bookmark this? Just in case. I will bookmark that.
You want anything to drink?
No, I'm fine.
Whew. Ah, it turns out a lot of things come up when you just type in red. I was going to put in redhead, but turns out the color red just... You know what, guys? Let's go for it. I mean, we have her too, but... well. Well, you know, at least we start a conversation, so we'll watch this.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Yes, I called into the record store on
This is really at the start of the story because he's only moved into the apartment.
Off record, and she said they'd have to order it, but then she asked me why I wanted the remix when the original's the best.
So he might be talking to the boss. He might be talking to the boss.
You know, because I'm a collector and I have a thing for colored vinyl. But honestly, I do prefer Pop's remix of Gimme Danger over the original. Because in the reissue, the loudness is fixed. And the sound's more natural and the vocals are more authentic. And today, I attended a meeting at the Jasmine Center, and she remembered me from the record store. Yeah, she said hi, we spoke in the back over some stale vegan cookies. You know, you're right, this is a good look on me. You know, colorful detail.
Oh, good point. I actually missed a few keywords I needed to put in. We have Simon. We have gay. Green Storm. Jasmine Center. Come on. Gays need to represent in this story. So, we're going to actually fast forward quite a bit from August of 2017 to 4 days after Valentine's Day. So let's see what's going on here. This also looks like a very long conversation. And I am unlocking achievements for doing I don't know what.
Some roast red. Hey, babe. not? Yeah, why not? What? You don't like pink? Since when? Oh, okay. Oh, babe, come on. All right. I'll read you a story if you promise to stop being so.
So he's talking to his daughter, so I'm gonna fast forward this a bit.
Okay, you gotta start to sleep. It's
Where's the mouse?
really, really, really late.
One winter, they went into their garden and they found a bear, and the bear looked really ill. But the two girls, they couldn't bear to see him like that, so they took him into their house and they gave the bear some water and they gave him food, and they lit a really nice big warm fire in the fireplace that was in the room, and they even let the bear sleep in their bed, okay? But the next day, the bear was gone. And so, you do? Okay, me too. All right, so later in the summer, the girls were sent into the woods to collect some berries. And in a clearing, they saw a small old man with a long white beard that was stuck in a tree trunk. His beard was stuck in the tree trunk. And he yelled to the girls, "Please come help me, pull me free, help me, help me." And the girls, they tried to help him and they tugged at his beard, but they couldn't pull him free. He tried the man's white beard off, setting him free. But the ungrateful man is so furious at him because they cut his beard off, and he yells at him and he runs off into the woods. Mean old man. And then, a week later, they're in the forest again. This time they're collecting water. And as they're filling their pail at the river, they hear again the old man scream. He's stuck on a rock in the middle of the river. And he's surrounded by rapids, you know, he's just trapped in the river. And he yells at him, "Help me, help me." And so they think quick, and they make a rope from their sashes out of their dresses, and then they throw it to the man, and when he grabs it, they pull him to the shore to safety. But the old man yells at him again because he's furious they got his clothes wet, and he screams at him and runs off into the woods. And then another week passes, and the girls are in the woods collecting firewood this time, and all of a sudden they're surprised because that old man jumps out of the bush again, and he's screaming, "Help! Help," he says, "This bear, he's trying to kill me. This bear's trying to kill me." And out of the woods steps a bear, a big, huge bear. And he towers over the old man. And the old man, he points at the two girls and he says, "Kill them instead," he pleads. But the bear ignores the old man, and with one swipe of the bear's big paw, he kills him. And the very second the old man dies, the bear is transformed into a handsome prince. And the prince explains that the old man cast a spell on him a year ago after stealing his treasure, and with the dwarf dead, the spell was broken, and soon after, Snow White marries the prince, and Rose Red marries his brother, and everyone lives happily ever after.
So there's some sort of fairy tale element here. They keep bringing up all these princesses and Disney stories, which is very ballsy. And I know it's trying to say something, but I'm just not sure yet, because I've thrown out a lot of theories and ideas that didn't turn out to be ones as the videos went on and we learned more about the story. So I'm going to be conservative and not say anything for the time being. So he's talking to the mother. She's saying something he does not like.
Yeah, Stephen.
Okay, who's Stephen? Did she have an affair with Stephen? Who's Stephen?
Fuck, Emma. Yeah, well, I haven't been sleeping with anybody. Yeah, no, I am a special agent of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, okay? No, just stop it, Emma. Stop it. I protect people. I protect people.
Yeah. Sure. You're gonna give her crap about having the affair, but as a February 8, 2018, and she has she has Ava Martin pregnant. Are you gonna give Emma crap? Are you serious, bro? Even Lucy in the background there, she was like, this is crazy. So, like, yeah, like, look at that for God's sake. And also, by the way, she's pregnant quite a bit by 15th of April. It's not like she's 8 weeks pregnant. She's been pregnant for months. So when he said that to her, like, he should have known better. Okay. I know, there's probably people in the comments defending this. Like, oh, but this is different because she had the affair, not him.
Burst and his head goes...
You doing okay?
Mm-hmm. Always for you, Logan.
Yeah, things are a little hard right now, honey, so we just have to be strong for Mama, you know? Okay, sure. You want one from your book, or?
So this is another bedtime story, so we're gonna fast forward this because it goes on for 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Wow.
Miller, I think, which is a kind of...
She could spin straw into pure gold, all right? And the king, he...
You see, I need to be careful with fast forwarding because clearly Sam Barlow is using these stories as euphemisms for what's going on here, but it's also 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
called him out on his bluff, and he summoned the girl, and he said that if she could truly make gold from straw, then he would allow her to marry his son, the prince. But if not, he'd chop off her head, okay? Yeah, because he's a very severe king. Well, I mean, then she'll... So the girl gives up her necklace, of course, and the imp, he sits at this spinning wheel, and he starts to spin, and he spins, and he spins, and he spins, and he produces this pile of golden... born child, I'll turn this straw into gold. And the girl, she's so terrified that she says, yes, of course, of course. And the imp, he spins the entire huge pile of straw into gold. And right before the king walks in, he disappears, and the king opens up the door, and he's so excited, he can't believe it. And he says, truly, you are magical, he says. That's his voice. And then the very next day, the girl, she's married to the prince, right? And despite all the weirdness of this marriage, they actually really like each other. In fact, they fall in love. And 2 years later, that little girl, now a princess, is pregnant.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Thank you for that. Now, in the summer, she gives birth to this beautiful baby daughter, okay? But her happiness about this new little girl, it's short-lived, because guess who comes back? The imp. The imp reappears, and he says,
I've come to collect my reward, he says, and the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists, he says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, to, and finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves, and the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears, and he asks her, what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses. And he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information. And he arrives again at midnight. And she guesses this time, no, it's not. He says, no. Laughs the imp, okay? He says, no. And he leaves. It's not Stephen. And the next day, the princess is so upset because she doesn't know what to do. She only has 1 more guess, 1 more day. And so she leaves the baby with her servants and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's going to lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing, okay, in a little field. And in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it there is a little small fire, and she hides. She hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp. And he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, today, plans I make. Tonight, the baby I take. The princess will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name. And smiling to herself, the princess runs back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening, the imp arrives, right? And he's kind of gloating, and he asks her his name. And the princess kind of looks sad, she's kind of pretending to be sad, and she gnashes her teeth a little bit. But then she looks him in the eye and she says, your name's Rumpelstiltskin. And the imp, his eyes bulge, and it looks like he's gonna burst, and his head goes, red. He shakes it like he's gonna explode, and all of a sudden it's, oh, do you think he should? Okay, well, then Rumpelstiltskin ran away and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah? Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know, maybe he was lonely. It's just a story. You do? I guess. Now that you mention it, most of the people in the story were bad. You would? Okay. Well, honey, I have to go out, I'm afraid, so. But yeah, you got your glowworm, right? Oh, I love that name. That's a great name. All right, come here. Give me a kiss, real quick. Mwah. Love you, kid. Night, night.
Well done, Logan Marshall-Green, for that 9-minute 45 monologue. I'm sure his agent will send that around Hollywood. They're like, give us a monologue, or give us a show reel for that. Right, so I don't think there was actually a point to that story. I think it's just to lead people to type in the name Stephen because they want the daughter to be like Stephen, 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 and for you to be curious, type in who is Stephen. So we do have Stephen somewhere. I have a Simon. I swear I put Stephen in. There's just so many names. We'll put Stephen in. I think we should retype in group eventually, so we'll put Stephen in here. And we have one more with Angela, so.
Hello, everybody. Rose Red here, and hello to my regulars. House rules. Play nice. No pontiffs, no humiliation requests, and no recording the show. No cams, no gifts, no emails, no intimate conversations. And check out the tip menu and wish list below. That's it. Let's have fun. So today, the weather is freezing in New York. And I was thinking we can get cozy, warm each other up, because you deserve it. Hey, Cardinals81.
Ah, there's so many usernames we need to keep track of, and I just clicked out of it. Sorry. Cardinals 81. I'm gonna try to set on my phone. I can't click out.
Rose.
It doesn't resume.
Cardinals89. Hi, Hungry Peter. Me too. I love the beach when it's hot. Hi, guest. No. I am a East Village girl. Yes, I moved here when I was young to become a ballet dancer, but it didn't work out. But I still dance, so.
She gonna dance for us?
I do nothing but think of you. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I do nothing but think of you. You keep me under your spell.
I'm sure the majority of the male audience is enjoying this, but again, I'm the wrong demographic, so I'm happy to fast forward, I have to say. But I'm being such a good sport, I will use my phone while you guys enjoy this.
Hey, yeah? I was wondering, do you know the difference between love and obsession? No. And what's the difference between obsession and desire? I don't know. Do you think this feeling can last forever? You mean like forever, ever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever?
Okay, and that was bizarre, but that's done. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Cardinals 89 and Hungry Peter. So we're getting through a good few. There's just so many more keywords, people. So let's find out who is Daniel. I forget even who mentioned Daniel. Oh, she did. This is the mother. So who is Daniel? Is it, you know, he was talking about that bedtime story with the Stephen and stuff. And Oh, honestly, I've been playing this game for too long. I'm tired. I don't know who the hell Steven is. Let's find out who.
You look like Daniel did in the...
Hey. I am pissed. You still in bed? Well, Mama's here. She brought 2 suitcases. And she says she's here to help out. I didn't let her do anything. I told her she could visit, and she took that as an invitation to move in. You know that's not the way it works. You can't say no to Mama. And, with her here, I just feel so... Everything feels off. Like I'm not in control. Look, I'm running the household by myself. My husband is essentially non-existent. I mean, this doesn't count. This isn't a real relationship. And I know that this is just the way it has to be, but God, with Mama here, I feel like I'm a teenager again.
Is she talking to David?
God, David, you're not even listening. Mama, Jesus, knock.
Is that David?
No, I'm having a private conversation.
Let me talk to him. Hi, David. Look what they did to your handsome face. You look like Daniel did in the 70s.
This might be when he got punched up.
I do worry, David. While you're off growing your hair and saving the world, your wife here is raising her daughter all on her own and holding down a job. It's a lot to ask, David. You don't know Emma like I do. She's not as tough as she thinks she is. You are such a good husband. You need to be here. Your daughter needs to feel like a part of a family.
Okay, Mama, could you go check on Alba in the bathroom, please?
Sure. Bye, David.
She's a really good actress. Like, this is really well acted overall, because everyone's good at acting. This is very good.
Not. And she's right. That's what's so infuriating. I got this. It's fine. You go catch some bad guys.
So I want to find out if what they're talking about is around the time of the bruise. So that's the 15th of September. That's pretty early. I don't think he would have been bruised by then. He was having some camera fun with Alexandra Shipp, who is Ava Martin. And the night before, he was talking to her. That's kind of awkward. He doesn't have a bruise in this. So I think they're just talking more about growing the hair than anything else, to be honest with you. So, what else is new? We've watched that. So this one is... Oh, wow. It looks like we're going until the end of 2018. The most recent stuff we have is only like month year. Okay, we do have some stuff all the way in November. What's this in November? Oh, I didn't realize this is all the way in November 2018.
Yeah.
Fascinating, people. This is worth noting. So, how do you turn off the computer? Just in case you wanted to, Okay, fair enough. This is March. Let's see what she has to say about Daniel.
Hello, dear. Did I call you or did you call me? No. She's at her tennis club. Don't be silly. Texas backhand, they call her. My little champion's going for All-State this time. Of course, she's going to have to put the work in. You're too soft on her, Daniel. David, the new boy. Who was one before? Always brought her roses. Paul, that's right. He was always so polite. Always would hold the door open for her. I appreciate that. She's always bringing home these boys she meets at the hospital. And I tell you, every time there's something wrong with them, David seems dependable. He's handsome, too. Reminds me of you when you were younger and wore those sharp suits. Would you like me to have my daughter call you when she gets back?
Okay, so it looks like Emma dated Paul before all this started, and we did mention a Paul before. See, we have Paul here, but we're gonna make a little note of that Emma used to date Paul. I don't know how important this is, but we'll figure it out. And we're going late into the 20th of November 2018. This is going to be a long conversation, people.
Okay, Dan. So miss you too, babe.
So I think we're talking with the daughter again.
Sure. Yeah. Rasputin. Oh, you mean Rumpelstiltskin? Okay. Is Mama still there? Okay. I guess I'll speak to her later. Okay. So.
Here we go.
Once upon a time, there was a
Nope.
girl.
We're fast forwarding, people. We don't have time for this. But don't worry, I'm reading it. So if there's anything interesting.
King, he gets, and while he's doing, comes riding through her village to water his horses, and she hears about it, and so she urges her father to go to the king and boast about his daughter and her long, beautiful hair. And while he's doing that, she quickly throws on some of her best jewelry, but when her father stands before the king, he gets really nervous and he misspeaks, and he tells the king that his daughter can spin straw into gold.
Emma, she's on the...
If you can turn... Challenge. If you can turn straw into gold, you may marry my son, the prince, but if not, you will be exiled, which means kicked out.
Well, Emma, she's unable to refuse such a...
So David's supposed to be the prince.
The king takes her to his castle and he locks her into one of his towers. And there in the tower room is a spinning wheel with a large...
So there's a euphemism in it, and I'm just trying to figure out what one I can fast forward and what we need to take notes on, because this is the second time we heard the story. So what we're trying to probably figure out, who is the imp?
imp spy returns and he tells her, oh, okay, sure. Okay, Daniel.
Daniel, though, is the husband.
And all the spies and the soldiers or anyone who has a horse to go and scour the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. And the next day, the first spy returns and he tells her, oh, okay, sure. Okay, Daniel. So the imp appears and he asks if she has a guess, and she says, Daniel? But the imp laughs. Wrong! 2 more guesses. And he disappears. And the very next day, another spy returns. But this time he says that he's heard villagers talking about a strange man who lives in the mountains. Now, his... No, honey. That would end the story too soon. You know, a little too soon. Ah, okay. Well, okay. In that case, the spy returns and says Rumpelstiltskin is this strange man's name, and the princess waits in her room, and at midnight the imp arrives, and he says, now your second guess, and he cackles, and he's gonna rub in his hands, and the princess smiles and looks him in the eye, and she says, Rumpelstiltskin. And the imp is amazed. I mean, he's so surprised that he faints, like, right in front of her, and Emma has him arrested and thrown in the deepest, darkest dungeon, and she lives happily ever after, and the end.
He's kind of a father to be using the mother's name against the mother's name in this story, where she's clearly the villain, as he discussed the first time he told the story that they're all bad people in the story. Bad move. So thankfully, this looks exactly like it's the same conversation, but they're obviously in different time zones. So there is a 3-hour gap. And we've been talking before about how he was in a location that was 3 hours ahead of another character. And once I bookmark this, we'll head back. So we bookmarked that. Let's head back into the database. There was somewhere towards the end, here we go, where, well, in that case, she was 3 hours ahead of him. So, to be honest, my theory kind of doesn't. My theory doesn't hold up in that sense anymore. But it would hold up in the sense that now he is back in the same location as the Angela. Who's Angela? The girl who we don't know her name. He's obviously back in the same location as her. Very interesting. They're living in different parts of America, it appears. Interesting. Okay, so is any of this making sense? I don't know. But I think this is the end of part 4. And what I'm going to do is take another break. I'm going to wash myself. And I don't know if I'll stream afterwards or if I'll stream tomorrow. But I'll be in a change of clothes, so you'll never know. And I'll talk to you in the next stream. So we'll figure this out, people. I'm going to actually, for the first time, shut down. Log out.